Welcome back to Desire to Inspire. It's your mama's favorite podcast. As you can tell, my stuff's here, but I still haven't unpacked my clothes because I'm still rocking like the same few outfits for the last 3 weeks.
I've seen him in the same exact outfit, I think, every single time I've seen him. If not, it was a different variation.
And I'm back on the shit. I think you've worn a black t-shirt for the last 3 episodes straight, so don't come for me.
Welcome to summer season, baby. Tyler was in Dallas, too. This shit is way too hot to wear fucking tans and whites and light blue.
Oh, I was like, black makes you hotter, but you mean you'll sweat through it.
Sweat through it, yeah. Black, I'll sweat in and be fine because a lot of the shirts I have are kind of like an athletic type feel to them. But yeah, I won't.
What brand is that?
It's Target, baby.
Oh, I never seen that little logo. That's what I was asking.
It's better than Lululemon.
You think Target's better than That's insane, bro.
Facts.
Like, do you own both?
I've worn both. I don't own both because I think Lululemon is out of my price range of things that I
mean, I agree. It's definitely overpriced, and like I wouldn't spend money on it. But I say that, but I spend like money on other expensive clothes like that.
So you want to know something funny?
Sure.
Is that I have a friend that religiously
only shops Lululemon. I hate people like that, honestly. Whoever this friend is.
My girlfriend loves Lululemon, and so we were out one day, and he's wearing the shirt. They literally like replicate each other. Like, I truly believe that this brand is made by Lululemon or the same factory. They just brand it differently and sell it in Target
for cheaper.
Yeah, because he was wearing the exact same shirt. It was one of their athletic ones, and he was like, "Is that Lulu?" And I was like, "No, this is Target." And I was
should have said, "Yeah, bro."
My chest got big. I was like, "Let's fucking go!" And so Lo comes over and she feels his shirt and feels mine. She goes, "Oh yeah, his is way better quality." And I'm like, "You motherfucker." And I was like, no, it's not. It feels
in your head.
Literally the exact same. And I think we were out somewhere. And so we're laughing this back and forth. And I'm almost positive that John told me a couple days after that or something that it was actually a Target shirt or that like something along the line.
That his was too?
And so I was like, see, this is what I'm saying. And I could have that slightly wrong, but there was some variation of that where his shirt was either the exact same as mine or his wasn't Lululemon. But because it was said that it was, it's so much better. And so I gave Low shit for a while.
It is in your head. I will say, though, like I've bought like regular workout gear and then like workout gear from higher end, not even like higher end brands, I'll say, but like a more expensive shirt.
Yeah.
And I feel the difference. Like I'll wear one out and one just to the gym.
So this is like a looser type one, like material. It's thinner. And then they have one that's a little bit denser that I want to do merch on one day because like these are always perfect. This doesn't like bend out. They don't fade. They wick off the sweat. Like I'm telling you, for the $20 that they are, you can't get a better t-shirt. And they might even be cheaper than that. They might be
sponsor us.
Please. They might be 13 and like 17 or 21 or something like that.
Yeah, so they're definitely not over 20.
No, I don't think so. It's kind of like that Fabletics. I've heard good stuff about there, but I've never rocked their stuff.
I have, but it was like early on. So like the stuff that I had, they got worn down easily, I felt. However, like the deals that they run, it's hard to beat. Like Tone was talking about the other day, and it's like 2 shirts for $24 when you sign up, and then you just cancel your subscription and you make a new email every fucking time you want to buy from them.
I was laughing because on like the 4th of July, they were like, our biggest sale yet, and it's like, motherfucker, that's the sale you guys have every single day.
It's because they're subscription based, so like they try to get you in. It's like if you sign up for the subscription, you can get 2 shirts for $24 or 2 shorts or like whatever it is.
Okay.
And then it automatically puts. It's not even really a subscription. It just puts $50 in your account or like X amount per month that you can then spend. But you can pause it or cancel it at any time.
Do you like having a breadth and depth of a closet where like there's tons of options? Or are you more like, give me that plain Jane, I'll put this on and be good?
I'm very plain. However, I have a lot of clothes, but I probably wear 20% of my clothes 80% of the time.
Yep. I would agree with that statement for me as well.
And like it's definitely like it's actually kind of shitty like that I have that much. But on the off chance that I do want to wear, I'm like, I got it.
And then every time I go through it, I'm like, I will wear this one day.
That's how nice. I feel. But then I never wear it.
Never fucking wear it. My Uncle John told me back in the day that the start of every year, his closet, he would take the hangers and put them backwards. So he would hang them from the back side. And when he would wear a shirt, he would put it in regular. And he was like, every shirt that wasn't turned at the end of the year, he's like, I would donate it.
See, I would get in my own head about that, and I would just turn shirts around that I was like, I kind of like this one. Or I would make myself wear it, Which at least then it's getting used, I guess.
Yeah.
But I would force myself to wear it just so I didn't have to get rid of it.
Yep.
But I did get rid of a ton of shit this year.
There's something about a
And
full
I still
closet.
have a ton of shit. Oh, I have an overfilled closet.
Yeah.
I had a walk-in because we had 2 separate rooms. So I had a walk-in of my own that was full on both sides. I could barely push clothes apart.
Yeah, that's
I don't hang up
too
pants,
many.
though.
Oh, you don't?
So that was just shirts
Wow,
and
that's
like hoodies
crazy.
and shit.
I feel like I haven't seen you in more than like 20 different shirts.
Yeah, but like you see me for like gym type stuff.
Yeah.
When I go out, like I would never wear this out. This
Yep.
is like a chill or like a gym shirt, or like,
I like
if we're
those
going to
shorts.
like H&M, maybe like $10.
Oh shit,
They had like 4 different colors in them.
They had some at Express the other day, and they were like 45 or something. I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that.
Nah, bro, these are like $10.
Hell yeah.
I get a new pair every year. But yeah, so like you'll see. But I'm very like plain t-shirt.
Are you a color coordinated, organized type guy, or you
In my
just
closet?
throw that bitch anywhere?
Anywhere.
Ugh.
Anywhere. But I know what I'm looking for every time. Like I usually know what I want to wear before I go to my
Yep.
closet. So then I just know exactly what I'm looking for.
Yep.
I mean, I guess color coordinating would help. But my problem is like I'll do it once and then I'm not fucking with it again. Then it's just all over the place. Like the next time I wash clothes, I'm going to have a random assortment and they're just getting hung up because I don't want to deal with it.
So like your gym clothes, like t-shirts and shit, are mixed in with your casuals that are
No.
mixed in with your dress?
No.
Okay.
I have all that separated, but not
All
by
right.
color. So it's like all my gym shit's to the left. At least in my last closet, it was gym
Yeah.
shit over here, then my regular shit, and all my dress stuff was on the other side.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I
don't know how it's gonna work now though. I don't have as much space.
Yeah, that closet is smaller.
Yeah, so I'll probably like honestly start folding my gym shirts and just putting them in a drawer,
Yep.
which I don't like to do.
Yeah, I don't know why probably whatever you want to classify it as, OCD. When I was younger, like people would constantly, up until this day, fuck with me because my closet's so organized and like color coordinated and everything going one way, all of the hangers matching. But it's just like
What do you mean your hangers matching?
all the same hangers,
I was hoping that you'd say like just facing the same way.
all the same hangers.
Oh no, I have a variety of hangers.
What are your socks like?
What do you mean?
Do you have all of your socks and each one matches up with another one folded up, or do you have them all thrown in and you pick through them?
No, you put your socks together and you
Okay.
connect.
So you don't
I
have
actually
no...
have a drawer for like black ones and a drawer for white ones.
Okay, I respect that.
But I have less white ones, so my underwear go in that drawer.
Yep,
My underwear though are just thrown in there. Like I'm not folding my underwear. What's the point of that?
I do.
For what?
It looks better.
So you don't have wrinkles when she takes your pants off? Like, what's the point of that?
I don't like. I just fold them in half once and lay them in there.
I'll do that sometimes, but normally I'm just chuck them in there and push it shut.
Yeah. Now, everything has typically a place for me,
Well, it has a place.
but
It's
like,
just the way that it's thrown in that place.
is your middle console in your car completely filled?
Almost.
Almost.
But it's like, I'm trying to think of what's in there. I actually think, which I saw this on the way here, and I was like, you gotta throw that away. It's like tanning lotion, bro. From I don't even know when the last time I tanned was. And then like I just have like insurance stuff in there. I think I have like a pen, a tire gauge, and then I have like some receipts of shit that are recent, like sendbacks
Okay. Yep.
from like just in case somebody says something. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's like everything I got had to send back from Colorado.
Okay. Everything for me like has to have a place, and I don't like it cluttered. And the reason I asked about your socks is because one of the biggest pet peeves of growing up as a child,
Like non-matching socks.
bro. And we had a bucket.
I will never do that. I'll throw a sock away.
I'm not joking. We had a tubular laundry basket that was almost waist high, came up as like a cylinder, and that thing was just filled with clean socks. And you would have to go in there and find socks every single day.
The whole family socks were all in one location.
Everything. They were
So
washed.
you're
and we would
sifting
just-
through like your sister's socks.
sisters, moms, dads.
No way, bro.
All of them were thrown in this basket, and then like once every few months we would go through, match them all, get rid of the ones that didn't have matches, and then next month they would just be absolutely destroyed in there again.
I could never. I won't even like when I was just home this last weekend, and my dad told me because I have a lot of like socks that were my dad's because he just gets way too many, and then
Yep.
when I'm home he's like, here, have some socks. Because the last time I was home, I don't know what was happening. I was getting a hole in a sock a day. Like I don't get holes in my socks much, but it looked really bad over there.
Get a pedicure, bro.
Like every day. No, it was like on the bottoms or like it was in the the heel, like weird spots. I'm like, what the fuck? So my dad's like, take some socks home. So he gave me socks. But because of that, I wouldn't even like put my laundry with his when I was home. I was like, I'll just do mine the day before I leave.
Yep.
Because I'm not getting these all mixed up.
Yeah, I can't stand it.
And they're the same.
I truly think I have one of Justin's socks from this trip that we just went on this past weekend, because there was one random sock and it's some brand that I don't have. So I'm like, it has to be Justin's.
I do have a lot of random brands of socks, though.
Or Lowe's having a guy over.
Sucks to figure that out on a podcast, huh? Yikes.
Yeah, I think it just comes down, though, too, is having everything, like, chaotic in my life back in the day. Just, like, things that I didn't keep in order. Not talking about, like, how I was raised. Just the sock bin is what drove me crazy. But I feel like I was always, like, organized and stuff, but I hated losing things, and I still hate losing stuff. And so, like, I am very much, as you guys all probably know at this point, like, a product of my own environment. What I'm doing, how I'm incorporating things into it, what I'm bringing into it, where things are going, because there's nothing more than I hate than being like, oh, shit, I don't know where I put that. Where's my wallet? Where's my keys? Nope. Come in, keys go right there. Wallet goes here. Everything has a place.
Justin losing his keys like that, I'll never understand. I have a key hook. The camera might be in that box. Whatever box that's in, because I haven't found that yet. It could be in that box. But I have like a hook for keys. It's going up front. I'm going to tell Justin, put it here.
Yeah.
Fucking put it here.
Yes.
I don't understand it, bro.
I'm working on a news article right now, and I sent you it as like kind of a topic, so this will go like right into it, is having people, whether we're bringing them in the community or we're talking to them, their friends, family, or just someone random, them expressing to us what is going on. God, I'm stressed because of this, or I wish this happened, or I want my body to look like this. I wish I wasn't thinking about this. I wish. And it's like, okay, tell me what your life's like. What do you mean? Oh, well, I'm from this place. No. What does your car look like? Is your car clean? Is your car dirty
Inside
on the
or
inside?
outside?
Both. Is your car clean? Is it organized in the inside, or is there a bunch of shit in there? Is your house clean? What does your yard look like? Is your yard mowed? Is it edged? Do you have flower beds? Do you have this? Okay, well, what's the inside of your house look like? Are the floors mopped? Are the dishes put away after dinner? How are these things? And most people, when you ask them like what their routines are like, what their habits are like, or where they came from, this and that, like, why is life bothering you? Nobody goes to those things. Nobody's like, well, my car's a mess, so that's why I'm a mess. But like, you take those situations and you evaluate them and you look at them, and driving down the road, you could see somebody's car and you could be like, oh, wow, that is filthy. Like, I can't even imagine what their house looks like. You go to their house, oh my God, that's filthy. And then you start talking to them and they're like, everything's all over the place. And that typically you would think is the type of person that's like, I don't know where my keys are. God, I lost my wallet. I left it at home. Because they don't have anything set in place. And so it all goes back, and I love this analogy, no matter how many times I fucking say it, to putting your clothes away when they're freshly done. Folding your laundry, putting it away so you don't have to worry or look for something afterwards. And that is the same thing as the environment that you're in and how you control your day-to-day life. Because a clean or a dirty house, an unmowed yard, a dirty car, things that are just piled high in your car, is like all of that is stemming to your habits and behaviors. And so if those things are out of whack, I guarantee your diet is out of whack. I guarantee the habits that you do for physical health are out of whack. And it all stems from those little things coming together, in my mind, to be able to progress and move forward, because you won't have all these to-do lists that don't have anything checked off. But if those things are checked off, you can focus on other aspects of your life and getting that back in order to then keep moving forward with whatever said goal or objective is that you have.
Yeah, I mean, I would agree for the most part. I mean, there's always going to be exceptions, because the outside of my car, always dirty. The inside, though, I can't stand, like, garbage in my car.
Yeah.
If I can't carry it into one trip, I get real upset.
The garbage?
Yeah. Like, if I have that much where I can't carry it all in one trip, like, there's too much in here. Like,
yeah.
There's people in my car over the last couple of weeks, like, there was, like, 4 water bottles at once, and it was fucking driving me insane. But I do think, like, everything like around you is a reflection of you.
Yep.
Like the way that you take care of other things. Same way, like having just an organized desk is gonna help you be more productive and shit like that. Which I think is what's been killing me this last week and a half. Like work has just been, I don't know. Maybe I just don't like the job. I don't know. Mm-hmm. But I just feel like less productive, less motivated to like do my job. I think it's just because I've been out of fucking whack. Like, I don't.
Yep.
I was laying on an air mattress to do work because there was nowhere else to go.
Using a dog crate as a desk.
Yeah, and that was just for meetings to look the part. Like, I'm sitting up, not laying in bed.
It was a good realization, though, to bring it all back to perspective that, like, the things that you do set in place on a day-to-day thing actually do keep you motivated and organized to, like, keep trending in the right direction. They affect you more than you think that they actually do. Yep.
And so I definitely realized that. And I also kept using, I thought about this today. This is going to be a little bit off topic, but it was, I always use, like, the excuse, oh, I'm less productive when I drink. Like, when I'm drinking more, I'm less productive. But I think it's actually the other way around. I get less productive first, which leads me to drink more because I have more free time. Yep. I'm, like, not doing things. So, like, the last month and a half in Denver, sure, like, I wanted to, like, see stuff and, like, hang out with people and this and that. But I could have stayed productive and I probably would have, like, stayed on track more. Not that I wouldn't have went out and had fun and did this and that.
Yeah.
But because I let off the gas with, like, the shit that I should be doing that I know, like, is propelling me forward and, like, creating content, writing more, like, just being serious about, like, things other than just the gym and eating.
Yep.
Because all that shit I was fine on. Like, that shit never fell off. But it just freed up more time for me to fuck off, basically. And when I have free time and I want to fuck off and it's nice outside and people are hanging out, I drink.
Yep. Did you feel speaking of outside, did you feel the air this morning? Dude, it was so cool, beautiful, nice out.
I mean, I felt it, but I didn't know what you were referring to.
Yeah.
I thought like you were referring to like something like real off with the air.
No, I got dressed for the gym this morning and it was like 60 degrees outside. Usually it's like 74.
It's actually kind of nice out right now.
Yeah.
Like,
Can we go outside?
For being like 88, I was like, oh, it's not bad out.
Yeah.
I'm not sweating my ass off.
She was like, I think Dallas trained me right or got me right because I'm outside right now. It's 87 degrees and I'm like, wow, this feels really good.
Well, I don't know what trained me right. I mean, I guess Denver was over 90 a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, it feels really good today. It better hold up for tomorrow because I got to run.
Yeah. How much do you have to run tomorrow?
Well, technically, it could be one of two workouts because I cut one out. So 6 or 7. I'm just going to do an easy one because I have 15 Saturday.
If you do 6, I might do it with you. If you go in the morning.
Yeah, I'm going in the morning.
All right. Let's do that. I'll do my long one tomorrow.
Oh, you got a long one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Where are we doing this at?
I can come towards you or we can go to that park that I've been running at.
It don't matter to me either way. I mean, you're coming back towards me regardless.
Yep.
Whatever.
All right.
I got an extra shower that's freed up right now if you need it.
I'm going to use his bed.
Hey, do what you got to do, bro.
What was it like being back home? Were you active while you were home or did you not have enough time because of the different things you had going on?
No, I was active. I also knew like when I was going home, so I knocked out my long run early also. I did 13 on Thursday.
Nice.
Friday I golfed. So like it was a wash day.
Yep.
But I also had like 20,000 steps. So I'm like, okay. Sure, it probably didn't cancel out the amount of beers I had. But it worked. And then what did I do Saturday? Well, Saturday I went to that movie with my brother.
Okay.
So like the morning was chill.
You guys went and saw Barbie?
No, I went to see early screening of the Ninja Turtles.
Oh, that's right.
They got like free tickets to go see it.
Hell yeah.
And it was supposed to be my brother, his wife, and the kids. And my sister-in-law decided to ask the kids, who would you rather go see the movie with, me or Uncle Dylan? And they picked me. I was like, you son of a bitch. I was trying to sleep in tomorrow. Because it was like an 11 o'clock movie, but it was an hour away.
Oh, damn.
Because it was like a premiere event.
Mm-hmm.
And then like we have to get there early because we didn't know this, but it's not like a guarantee that you get a seat. It's first come, first serve. We were the first row, bro. So we're like this. Like if there was something happening on this side of the screen, I couldn't tell you. So thank God it was a cartoon.
Did you eat popcorn?
Fuck yeah, I ate popcorn.
Yes,
but
dude.
it wasn't free refills. I was pissed because we ate it so fast because we were there waiting.
Yeah.
We're eating it in line. And we get in there, no free refills. I almost went and got a new one.
I would have.
We got the biggest one.
I would have got another one.
I was tempted, bro.
Popcorn's my weakness. Do you have a midnight snack? Not midnight, but like before you go to bed, do you eat anything?
No.
Nothing.
No.
So like after dinner, you don't munch on nothing else?
Unless like I'm going out and like getting ice cream or something, no.
Wow.
I don't really snack at home.
I don't snack unless...
Justin having like chips and cookies in the house right now is killing me, bro. Like I had a cookie this morning after my run. Or after the gym. Because it's just there.
Yeah. Product of your environment. What you put in it.
I don't ever bring that around me.
Yep.
But other than that, I did like a 4-mile run at home.
Okay.
And that was about it. I didn't lift at all.
Yeah.
But also my lifting is way down right now. which is something I want to get around to.
Mm-hmm.
But also, like, I'm not, like, feeling, like, I thought I was going to feel like, fuck, I want to go to the gym. But I'm running so much that I'm not, like, even thinking about it.
I literally have no idea how you and Tone run as much as you do.
Tone's running way too much. I'll be the first to say, I told him this. I've told everyone this.
Speaking of Tone.
I think he's overdoing it.
I have to, well, Tone, you're a champion in my eyes because I went on a run. I will say yesterday was the hardest run so far of this program. What are we on, week 3 or 4? 3?
Yeah, I'm going to need you to open this computer soon, too.
Okay. Week 3 of the program, yesterday's 3 mile was the hardest run yet. Even harder than the 6 miles I did last week.
Really?
I think it was doing all those like micro movements to my muscles on the sand because we were playing those games on there and I was like doing weird things. And we were at the run store yesterday and I was like, man, that 3.5 miles fucking hurt. And I was like, I wonder if it had something to do with the beach. And the guy's like, oh, you're moving in ways that you're not used to just because of the sand. He was like, that easily could be like, micro little movements that you were doing that is causing your knees to hurt. And I was like, I bet you that's fucking what it was because we were running on the beach all weekend.
Yeah.
So, but it was fun.
Oh, I lied. I did a long run while I was home yesterday.
How far?
I meant to go 9, but I went 10.
Oh,
like
I did see that. I almost called you and Tone and been like, who's slacking over here? Because I saw you did 10 and he did 9.
So I went a route that I always go. So I know the distance. And once I got to a certain spot, I'm like, this don't feel right. And so I looked at my watch. I'm like, this ain't, like, it's not even got me at 4.5 yet. So I went to 4.5 and then I turned around. And then, like, when I should be back at 9, it was still like 8.5. I'm like, something's wrong here. So I routed on my phone and it was 10 miles. I went to 5 and back. And so I don't know. I told Tone, I think that I got my heart rate strap out and I haven't used it in over a year. So my watch probably, it also hasn't been hooked up to Wi-Fi since I moved here.
Yep.
So nothing's updated. So I bet you shit's fucked up. So I just updated it today.
Yep.
And I'm going to see tomorrow how it goes. Like, compared. Because I also ran with someone a few days ago. And their pace was almost 20 seconds faster than mine.
Faster?
Yes. So my watch was off.
Ah.
Because then I went. So my heart rate was 150, 151, 151. Consistently.
Okay.
And then I went an extra mile than them. My heart rate at 182. And it was my slowest mile.
Huh.
I was like, there's absolutely no way. I'm pushing it right now. And so yesterday I was doing intervals. And I'm like, my pace never got off of like a 5-second spot. No matter how fast I'd push or how much I'd let off.
Yeah,
so I was like,
definitely
what the
need
fuck?
to update it.
So once I put the time in the thing, I ran 10 at 8:25 pace. I was like, this is fucked up, man.
I saw your pace. I was like, are they already competing before the marathon's even here?
No, it was completely accidental.
That's impressive. We when we were at the Run Club store yesterday, we were just looking at different things because we want to get like a fanny pack, and I want to get some sort of like light and reflector for when I run in the morning because I don't feel safe. I mean, my skin is only so bright when I take it off.
They could definitely see you.
But yeah, it's overall. Before I forget, Antonio Melendez, my dear friend, my brother, my companion, and the guy that I went through life with. I have to apologize, and I have to.
I'm not apologizing.
I have to make up for a false statement, a false accusation that we made on last week's.
I still want to see a photo. Or did he send a photo? Didn't he?
I think so.
Yeah,
last week's
so
episode.
Yeah, it was last week.
On last week's episode, my hat is off to you, sir. You did do an official half marathon. You did beat Dylan's first time. And we did not give you credit. So from the bottom of my heart to the top of yours, I apologize. And I will beat your time. So I know we're cutting back in, but again, the bottom of mine to the top of yours, brother. I will beat your time, I think, is where I ended. So that time on the wall, I think I need to shave some off of it. What was his?
I don't know off the top of my head.
I can't remember, but
that's a lot faster. Mine was not a lot, but like multiple minutes.
Yeah, but I'm excited.
If you don't beat mine though, there's a real problem because I was fat Dylan back then.
Yeah, I think I will. I've been feeling really good, but I've also been trying to be smart about it because when we were doing the Spartan race, I was going like balls to the wall on the runs and not worrying about like heart rate and how my body was feeling. I tried to push through it to the point where I couldn't even run. So I'm just trying to take these, like yesterday when I was running, I was like, you know what, my knees don't feel good. Let me walk a little bit. And that was the first time I've had to walk in the training so far. But again, it's like, listen to your body now, so that way it's better.
The easy runs, like the ones that like stay easy on them, do them easy. That's why when we ran the other day, me and this person.
Yeah, Justin.
Yeah, me and Justin. No. But anyway, we ran and like she was trying to keep up, I felt like. And she said that she felt good running. She was like, I actually felt good. But then she was nervous around with Justin. She's like, I don't think I'm going to keep up. I'm like, your pace was like a 9:35. Mine said at over 9:50. I was like, if I would have known that was the actual pace, I'd have slowed us down.
Yeah.
I was like, you don't need to be moving that fast.
Yeah, that blew my mind when I saw that pace, but that's great.
Yeah, but they ran together today and they slowed it down. I was like,
okay,
all right, that's the way it needs to be.
Yep.
At least for these ones. Like the long runs, I'm going to go back to you again, Tone. You're pushing this long run pace. And I don't know if you'll see this before we run on Saturday, but if you push me in long run pace, I'm falling back. Purposefully. I'm not here to compete on long runs.
So you don't want no smoke?
Not in training.
You're not trying to get in his head so that way he slows down and you're going to buy him?
No, not in training. Because I don't think that either one of us would get away from the other one if we didn't want to.
Yeah.
I think because on like our sprint days, like we run like him and then me. He knows the route, so I just follow him. But he's never like more than like 2 arm lengths in front of me. And that's only so if I see him slip on mud, which happens all the fucking time in the morning, bro. Or like we're waiting for one of us to like fall.
Damn.
Like some of it's bad. Like after a rain, dude, it's like slick.
Oh wow.
Justin, I came back to it. He's like, "What the fuck were you guys running in?" I was like, "Dude, you can't see anything." Or like if he runs through like a spider web.
Oh, I
like
hate that.
He gets
shit,
hit by
bro.
like a tree branch or something. Now I know.
Yep.
So I always stay behind him.
That's smart. See, bro, he's setting you up. You got to watch this guy.
He knows the route. He knows the route. But I will fall back on the long run. I know what I want my pace to be, and it's like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
9:30 to 10. I'm cool with.
Yeah, that boy was cooking when we ran the first week together.
I was cooking yesterday, and I didn't mean to cook.
Yeah.
I don't want to run 8:25s. That's only 25 seconds off race pace.
Yep.
And you're typically like should be running a minute at like slower than your race pace.
Okay. What I do like about my runs though is that they do tamper down the longer the distance or like come down in mile time.
Oh
so
yeah.
It is, my runs are trending in the right direction, which I think
splits.
is, yeah.
Like it's progressive.
Yep.
So are mine. I can run, dude, my first mile's been like a 120 heart rate. I was like, well, it's kind of crazy. And it's like a 9:30. I'm like, oh, we could really fucking hit it up.
Yeah, you could.
But my first 3 miles, even in a race, I want to be like between 9 and 10.
Okay.
Because I know I'm going to hit some 7:30s.
Yep.
Like in the middle. I usually like go for about 4, and then I hit a wall till 6. And then I'm cruising for a while until like I hit the real wall.
Yeah, Lo said that she hit 5 today. They did 14.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, they're doing 14 today? I'm assuming they're doing their long run.
Yeah, they might go back down to Oak Island this weekend and hang out.
Damn,
so they wanted to get
much,
it.
Huh?
Yeah. Oh, they love it down there.
How was the Olympics, by the way? I didn't even ask you about it.
It was fun. I really didn't get after it.
So
but
it
like,
wasn't a beer Olympics?
No, it definitely was. I just chose not to drink a lot.
Forfeit.
Yeah. Because they weren't like the drinking games, like the games, and then you just casually or you socially drank. And so like you could have drank as much or as little as you wanted.
I'd have been hammered.
But what was really cool is like we brought, well, I didn't, but they brought 26 people together or something like that.
Yeah, dude, I saw them running around with flags. I was like, whoa, this
dude, it was official as fuck. And like they had a opening ceremony and a closing ceremony. There was medals. Everybody dressed up to their teams.
Who funded these medals and shit?
I have no idea. No clue. But it was a really, really good time, really fun, and I will definitely encourage people to go next year because, again, it's very rare to get that many people in one setting that are willing to dress up, that are willing to play the games, that are willing to have fun, that are willing to just go and do whatever.
Right, it's just a weekend of fucking around.
Yeah, and so we had a really good time. It was good to see my mom, Ed, and everybody else. And now I'll be turning around tomorrow, driving to Ohio to take Jethro home. And I was thinking about it.
That's your Jeep's name?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yep. I was thinking about it too. This will be the first time in 5, 6. Is there a giraffe on the top of that crane?
A giraffe?
On the left one?
I think it's just like the angle that we're looking at, like something sticking out. It's definitely not a giraffe.
Okay.
But I know what you're talking about. It sounds like a horse.
It does. But this will be the first time in like 6 years that it's back in the snow. And even though it won't be getting drove, I'm like, damn. So I'm really contemplating right now selling it or not. But I also realized that Jethro really fits into 2023.
Why is that? Is it a non-binary Jeep?
So I've had Jethro for over 10 years now. And when I always reference her. But her name is Jethro.
So it's a trans Jeep.
So I'm thinking that Jethro was ahead of times, and he picks and chooses what he wants.
If you do choose to sell it, my dad very much would like to take that Texas license plate off of you. He has all kinds of different states in his garage.
I could give him one of them.
He's trying to get me to take... He's like, you don't need a front plate out there. Let me get your Colorado plate. I'm like, you can have it when I'm done. Like, you're going to get it eventually.
Yeah, I want to keep... I have my Ohio one from my Jeep on here. I want to put my Texas one.
Yeah, he asked me all the time. He's like, why is there Post-it notes?
He texted me.
Did he?
Yeah.
He asked me the first episode. I said, I don't know. Maybe they're just there. Like, I didn't look at them. Like, maybe he has notes on them. I don't know. You just not want anybody to look up your license plate?
I don't know how that works. And so, like, way back when we first started filming, I was like, oh, can this get tracked back to addresses and this and that? You
think that someone, one of our 25 viewers on YouTube, cares where we live?
The internet's crazy, bro. And when we pop, they could come back and look.
Well, now someone's going to, like... If they really were that crazy, bro, someone's going to, like, zoom in, be able to, like, see through it and, like, Photoshop it out.
Yeah, I just covered it because it was always like you cover your address and license plate. Don't put that on social media. Like back in the day, we were told that.
Our entire life's on social media. They also said like don't get in strangers' cars, and now we literally pay them to drive us everywhere.
That's facts. You ever think about how we got pushed when we were younger to never turn the back seat light on, or else we would go to like jail?
Bro, it was every seat. Yeah, it wasn't even jail. It was just like we could get pulled over for that, and I was like, what?
What a crazy concept. It's not talked about no more.
No, and I don't know like where it came from. And
right?
It was a universal thing. Because it was universal.
Yeah. I got to ask my mom about that. I saw something the other day and somebody...
But do you think that they believed it or they made it up to not have us turn the light on while they're driving? Because it's also not that distracting.
At all.
Like I've had the light on and I'm not like, oh my God, I can't fucking drive.
Excuse me. Give them some ASMR. I truly believe that they believe that. Because like... It would be one thing if it was like here and there, but like it was a standard norm.
But like, was that on the news or something? Like, how'd they all get this information?
I don't know. Maybe that was the biggest thing back in the day. We didn't have real like social media and stuff back then. I mean, we had it, but it wasn't popping like it is. So maybe like that was their excitement, was like, can't turn the fucking backseat light on.
I don't know, man. It was weird.
It was weird.
It's a weird concept, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah? That's it?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if we're hitting the other topic or not, but we can wait.
No. I think we'll leave them at this. It was fun. It was collective.
They're definitely way more casual now.
Yeah. There was that little tidbit of information, and that's what I think it is just taking something little away from anything and everything that you read, look, watch, whatever, because our attention spans are so small. And so like majority of the time when we're listening to long form content, it's while we're doing something. And so again, it's like working out. When I work out and listen to podcasts, I don't take everything away from there, but they'll say one thing and I'm like, oh shit, that stuck. And I truly believe. I prefer
to take it away from like something that's more entertaining than more like, I don't want to say preachy.
Yeah.
Like, not so informative all the time.
Yeah, because I was listening to Mind Pump, and that's one of my like standard norm podcasts that I listen to.
They're entertaining though. Like they talk, they bullshit for a long time on them.
And then they'll jump in and be like, okay, the physique in order to and they talk about that, and then it spins off into something. And I think that's what like this style that we've been kind of doing over the last few weeks is like we talked about something real. Like if people don't take that away, then they're crazy, because again, we have to evaluate ourselves. If we want any form of change in this world, if we want to do anything to the next level, if we want to achieve anything, it first comes in finding that why and finding that purpose, to have the desire and the inspiration to like keep pushing forward and doing that.
The desire to inspire.
You like that shit? And And so again, if you have this constant checklist of these things that you keep pushing off, and they collect, then you'll never be able to fully give into something else. Eating healthy, working out, getting a new job, being happy, being there for your friends and family. And so checking those things off and keeping your life in order, your environment in order, where it's like, all right, cool, I have a clean environment. I have an environment that has a layout. There's a structure to it. I know what's happening on a day-to-day basis. I know where things are. It then will start flowing to the next areas of your life. And that's why we say all the time, like, if you're drinking a ton of pop, cut that in half. You're already getting better. So doing those little things, making those little habits, those little changes that compound on each other, and don't leave things on your mind that you constantly have to think about that you have to do or achieve.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's at the end of the day, because we've been on here for 40 minutes talking about like serious stuff. And I prefer to do it this style.
Yeah.
It's way more. I feel like they probably like it better too. Mm-hmm. The views are up, honestly.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's like the algorithm pushing quality because we're in the same spot now. So I don't know if like that has anything to do with it.
I didn't notice that.
But they're definitely up. I feel like it's also easier to watch when people are interacting. I think the conversation flows better. I think we've already talked about that. Like we can like interject and like jump in easier. But even like actual comedy podcasts, I take shit away from those.
Yeah. And
they fuck around the whole time, and then you'll have like 5 minutes of, that was actually pretty like in depth and like something about like how they got to where they are. You could take something away from everybody. So I enjoy fucking off. I like it.
Good. Close this out. I haven't heard you do it in a while.
I don't do it, honestly. Like, I'll just be like, yeah, we'll see you later. You already wrapped it up, too. So, like, you've already, like, hit your little recap like you always do.
All right, I'll just wrap it up like this. You know, we just touched again on the important factor of this podcast, and what we wanted to push out is that organization in life. But the second thing.
He's about to say something dumb, dude. I couldn't feel it.
Cue the music. From the bottom of mine.
Oh, my God.
To the top of yours, Tone. You're my hero.
Hero, Jesus.
It's on!
Peace.